Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my Game of Thrones Legends mobile game content. So today I want to talk to you about something that I'm seeing out in the community. There seems to be quite a bit of confusion and questions in regards to the latest patch information about the way gear is now dropping and the way you're able to loot gear. So before we begin, we probably ought to look at exactly what the patch notes did say, because I've seen a couple of other videos from other creators out in the community that are kind of spreading some misinformation. They're saying things like, be sure to get out there and get looting because there's new gear and there's new items and there's new this and new that. That is wrong, okay? So I just want to clear that one up right away. They have not added any new items to the game. So let's look at, and I'm going to show you why I know this to be true, but let's look at the patch notes real quick first so that we can get an idea of what actually was said. So in the patch notes for the latest update, when you look right there above the word bug fixes, you'll see the gear section. And all they said on the gear was that they adjusted the gear drop rates. Okay? So that could mean a couple of different things. That either could mean the frequency of the gear drops or the type of gear that drops per account. It does not say anywhere in this patch notes that new gear was added. We just need to get that out of the way, because that's just misinformation and that's being spread in the community, and people are asking, well, what's the new gear? I heard. Well, you heard wrong, because that was not correct. What they have done is they have adjusted gear drop rates. Word for word. That's exactly what they did. So, one of the things I wanted to and I know this to be true because in my Discord community, we have a hugely intensive database of all the epic gear drops in the game. We have taken screenshots. All of my community has contributed to this project, and we have taken hundreds of screenshots of epic gear, and we made notes of where it dropped, what chapter, what battle, etc. And so we pretty much know everything that's in the game. And there has not been nothing new. So we know this for a fact, because everything that everybody is saying, oh, I got this now, I wasn't ever able to get this before, I got this now. It's all the same gear. It's just that they have tweaked the way in which gear drops. They've tweaked the rates. So one of the things I want to show you in this video is I want to take you and show you what I'm seeing as far as how epic chests appear in the order of your battles. And I will say that for me, it has improved. The frequency of the chests appearing has gotten more frequent for me. Now, I do want to say that it's weird how different people can have different results. So I'm still not 100% sold that this change has affected everyone across the board the same. I do not believe that. And I do not understand why, because I do not know why a company would purposefully let certain accounts drop certain gear and certain accounts not. I don't get that. It could have something to do with the platform that they're on. That's something that could be playing into it. It could be an Android versus an iOS thing. I'm not really sure. But I will say that for me, I have, since the update, been able to upgrade all of my main 5 in my party. So my main attacking party consists of Ned And as you can see, if you want to, you can pause the video and you can blow it up and look later so you can see it a little clearer, because it's kind of hard to actually see the symbols on the gear. But just take my word for it. All 5 of my main people in my attacking party were all short, like 1 to 2 pieces of epic subclass gear. Since the update, I have been able to fully kit out all 5 of my main attacking party. So I'll start with Ned and I'll show you. Ned, all 5 pieces of his gear are now his epic subclass of Highborn. Okay? Daenerys, all 5 of her pieces of gear are now her epic subclass Idealist. This right here was the one that was giving me fits, but since the update, I've got it. Okay? Grey Worm is also in my party. All 5 pieces of his gear are the epic subclass Resolute. Samwell's not in my attacking party. Tyrion is in my attacking party. All 5 pieces of his gear are of the epic subclass Court Strategist. Rhaenyra, she has all 5 pieces of her gear now, the Idealist subclass. And yeah, I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody in my attacking party. But that right there goes to show you, and like I said, all 5 of those heroes were missing at least 1 piece of gear, some of them 2. After the update dropped, I started farming, and boom, I started getting that gear where I had never got it before. And I'm telling you, I'm not somebody that just went out there and did 30 battles and say, I ain't getting this gear, I'm throwing my hands up in the air, this game sucks, drop rates are terrible. I am somebody that has farmed thousands of battles to farm skill books, to farm gear, to farm resources, to just do testing in general for videos and content. I have done thousands of battles. So I am somebody that can definitely say that the drop rates and the style of gear that you were able to get before the update was broken. There was a trend that we noticed in the community from all of our testing where we saw that certain accounts, well, all accounts basically, were short 1 to 2 pieces of epic subclass gear per character type. Very rarely did someone ever be able to say, I got all 5 pieces. And I think they were only able to say that because they got those pieces that they needed from something else, like event rewards, legendary assault rewards, PvP rewards. I think those were the people that actually were able to get their 5 pieces by other means. Farming the campaign was not it, because what we deduced from our testing was that this was our theory. We don't have any proof to back this up, but we think that when you created your account was assigned a loot table, and your account basically got that loot no matter what. There was always going to be pieces that you were short, whether that was by design or whether that was just because the system was broken. I don't know. But I do know that now, since the update, I'm able to get gear I wasn't able to get before. I've just shown you proof of that. So what I would like to do now is I would like to go in and I would like to actually show you some farming techniques. So for me, I want to show basically how the chests are dropping more frequently now. So one of the characters I'm still trying to farm gear for is Ghost. So let me look for a beast battle. Beast. Okay, not that one. There we go. There's a beast battle. So the first available beast battle that I'm able to do is chapter 6. And I don't have to take it far down the line. I can just look for the first available one. That way I can keep the cost of the energy down. My technique, what I do, is I then go in and it doesn't matter the battle either, really, from what I've seen. They all respond the same. I go in and I check hard. Okay, in hard, I see an epic chest. And then I look at treacherous as well before I start. But I always want to start where there is an epic chest, if there is one. If there is not an epic either gear or skill book chest in hard or treacherous, then I just always do treacherous. And it seems like it doesn't take me but just 1 or 2 battles to get a chest to appear. So I'm going to go ahead and let this one auto battle play out so that we can get this done as fast as possible. And we're just going to let it go. Now, what you've seen was I have the ability to get an epic skill book from this battle because I have an epic skill book quest. And there it was right there. It just popped in. So this is a really good way to farm skill books. The next level, not the common, but the next level up. The ones you need for the majority of your skills. Okay, so I got one. No epic gear because there was no epic gear chest. So I'm looking at hard and I'm looking at treacherous every single time. Okay, there's not a chest in either hard, an epic chest in either hard or treacherous. Don't look at normal because epic chests don't drop in normal. But being there's not an epic chest in either hard or treacherous, I always just do treacherous at that point. And I'm not really worried about the energy cost because at these low level chapters, it's 4 energy for a hard and 4 energy for a treacherous, so it doesn't matter. So I go ahead and do treacherous so that I can get just a little bit more resources as rewards, because the difference between hard and treacherous, if there's no epic drops, is that you get a little bit more resources, a little bit more XP. So when faced with a choice of the same energy cost for either hard or treacherous, when you're trying to get an epic chest to appear, just do treacherous. Okay, now you see, boom, I've already got an epic skill chest again. Now what's going to happen is, and if the pattern holds true from what I've seen already, I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to get an epic gear and an epic skill book quest. Chest, I mean. So let's watch and see what happens. See if my prediction holds true, because this is the pattern I'm seeing. Now before, when I was trying to farm epic chests, I would get a couple of gear chests and then a skill book chest thrown in there, and then it would dry out and I would have to do like 6 or 7 battles to get another one. Okay, that's not the way it is anymore. For me, I'm going to say that for me, it seems to be that I get to start with a skill book quest. Maybe I have to do another one where there's not an epic chest, and then I get, boom, see what I just said. I get an epic gear chest and a skill book chest. If I was to look at hard, there would probably, I'm not sure what they would show in hard. Okay, in hard it just shows the epic gear quest. So obviously, epic gear chest. Obviously I want to go back to treacherous because I get both. Boom, do this. And then the way it has been going, I should get another set like this. And then I'll have to do a battle or 2 without, and it will start over. So this is way better for me than it was before. I do know that during our testing, different people's accounts perform differently. There was a couple guys I was talking to, like Holy Father of the Vatican, which is a member of my community. He was able to get like 12 drops in a row at sometimes. Epic chest. I don't know why his account was like that and mine was not, because I was doing he would tell me what he was doing and I would try the exact same thing and it would not work for me where it would work for him. Okay, so now just like I said, it's dried up. So I go back and I look at hard. Boom, there's a skill book chest in hard. So I'm going to do that one, obviously, because I want that skill book. And then we'll see what happens. So as you can see, just in these few little battles that I've done already for 4 energy each, I've already got quite a few chests already. So in my mind, the drop rate of epic chests has increased, which therefore means the drop rate of epic gear has went up for me. Now, did I get epic gear that I haven't never gotten before? I can't really answer that right now because I haven't been paying attention. So I could go look at my hero and see if it has any extra gear slots available, but I'll do that at the end of this. So like I just now checked, in hard there wasn't one, in treacherous there wasn't one. So I'm just going to do the treacherous because I want more resources. And you'll see after I do 1 to 2 of these like this, my epic chests will start to appear again. Excuse me. And then you'll see kind of the pattern that I'm seeing. And it's been like this in any chapter, in any hard or treacherous, and any class mode chapter. Any, how each chapter is designed for a specific class. It doesn't matter. It's performing the same in them all. And there you go. You see my epic chest is back. Let's go look at hard just to see. Okay, there's not one in hard. So you stick with treacherous, obviously, because that's where your chest is. And I could just keep doing this over and over. This pattern will continue to repeat. So I'm going to say that yes, the drop rate of the epic chest has increased. The amount of gear that I have been able, the types of epic gear that I have been able to get has increased because I have fully equipped 5 characters since the update. And that's just been a few days ago. That's been like, for me at the time of recording this, I think it's like 4 days ago that the update dropped. And there you go. Boom, here's my chest back again. So in my mind, the frequency has increased, and based on the fact that I've been able to equip my characters that I've been trying for thousands of battles to equip and not been able to, that has increased as well. So when people say they don't think this update worked, I gotta say, at least for me, I gotta call BS on that, because I think it does work. If it doesn't work for you, and you're not seeing the frequency of chests that I'm seeing, and you're not seeing new types of gear that you have never been able to get before, it's not that it's new gear, it's that your loot table has been opened up to allow you to get other pieces that you weren't able to get. I don't know what to tell you if it's not happening for you. I would say do make sure that you're actually showing the latest update, and you can go and look in your settings and you see there it says version 1.0.192. I would see that you're actually on the latest update, and if that's not the case, then maybe think about contacting support if you're not getting any epic chests, or if you're not in the way that I'm showing, or if you're not getting any extra drops that you weren't getting before. Because like I've shown you guys, I got proof on my account that it's a thing. So anyway, I just wanted to throw this video out there to help clear up a lot of misinformation that's out in the community right now. I'm trying desperately to support my community with this content I'm making. So if you found this content interesting, honor my commitment to support you by liking the video, maybe throw a subscribe my way, share this content around so that other people in the community can see it and join the community. In all of my videos, there's usually a link to the Discord in there. Be sure and click that and join the Discord group so that you can join a group that's actively talking about the game and working together to figure out these little things, here and there. So we have a great time, and we'd love to have you. Anyway, I got to go to work now, so real life calls. I'll see you guys later, and I thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have